Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Ollie from Reddit Brain, the name behind the numbers, and today I'm going to be discussing BotBouncer. I believe I'm the first person in the community to go in depth to these levels, all for free. I'm going to be talking about every single thing I know about BotBouncer, how to get unbanned from BotBouncer, and how to avoid being flagged in the first place. I'm seeing a large amount of talk within the community about BotBouncer causing problems. People are getting filtered, main big accounts are getting flagged, and it ruins the reputation of the account when you're trying to do marketing on Reddit with the account. Perfect, so guys, let's go straight into it. I've got a list here of everything that I've found, and I've got the name of the check that it does, what it looks at, the trigger likelihood, and the best way to avoid the false positive. So the first thing here is a bad username, and this is basically if the username matches a particular pattern that they have in a database, I suppose, or a certain pattern. And when that pattern is matched, it could be a bot and flagged based on the username. So let's say you make 10 accounts, you call them John 1, John 2, John 3, John 4, John 5, John, all the way up to, let's say, 10. If you then start making comments and they have BotBouncer installed within that subreddit, it is going to flag those names together because it's going to look at when it was made and it's going to go, hey, look, that's not normal, right? And it's going to potentially flag you based on that. I'm not sure, the trigger likelihood is kind of an estimate here. It might not flag you just based on that data, but it's a combination of data which causes you to get flagged. So the best thing to do is make sure that if you buy accounts, you buy from a good supplier such as ourselves, and we use a mix of names. If you're creating them yourself, make sure you're using different usernames. You're not repeating something that could flag the username. The second thing we got on here is the bio. So it's a similar kind of thing with the bio. If it matches a certain pattern again, it will potentially flag your account. So if you're promoting a type of crypto or promo in your bio, you need to make sure that every single time it's 100% unique as possible, because that's a big flag for BotBouncer. So this one here is bio text defined handles. It goes hand in hand with the bio. If you're putting handles like Telegram, at Discord, at OnlyFans, at whatever in the bio, again, it's going to flag those. If you're constantly putting those in, and if there's previously flagged accounts, you're more likely to get flagged again. Guys, if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. This year is going to be insane for Reddit Brain. We have Karmalytics version 2 launching, which we put serious time and money into, and it's got a complete team management system. You can add your VAs, see your best performing staff, best performing posts, all within a simple interface. Excited to be launching it very soon. So guys, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe to the Telegram channel, and make sure you don't miss out on anything.
What's new on Karmalytics? Imagine being able to break down any Reddit account in minutes. With deep analysis, you can now analyze up to 1,000 posts uncovering strategies, behavior patterns, and hidden signals with just a few clicks.
So number 4 on the list is a bad display name. So it's a similar kind of thing. It's all pattern detection, guys. Everything BotBouncer does is pattern detection based on historical actions. So if you do the same thing again and again and again, and you keep getting flagged, the more you do the same thing, the easier it's going to become for BotBouncer to flag you, because you're just building confidence in the algorithm that it's banning you for the right reason. So again, display name, you got to make sure it's unique. Don't use the same patterns and keywords again and again and again. It will just flag you. It will also look in your bio to see if you're using weird Unicode characters to try and hide particular words. I'm not sure how good this actually is. It might work in some cases, but you'd have to test that yourself. So that's everything that I found that it checks on the profile. There might be more, but this is all the data that I've got. So if you're trying to avoid getting banned, make sure you've got these covered, because that's why some people might have an account that's like 3-4 years old. But if 10 accounts have a similar username and they were all made in, a few minutes apart, it could flag it based on that reason, which is why some of these really old accounts could be getting banned. Next up, we've got the post and comment patterns. So the first one here is mixed bot, it's called. It's repetitive formatting across comments and posts. Basically just bot replies, right? So if every comment you're making has a smiley face at the end of it, it's gonna look suspicious. No one actually types like that. Or you're using certain line breaks or patterns, the same emojis. That is something that could be flagged for that reason. Domain sharer, so this is posting links to domains that are already kind of flagged within BotBouncer, or perhaps an industry standard. I'm not sure if it has like a database it goes to verify this, but if you're posting a dodgy link or like a scammer link or something like that, that could flag the account too. It also will even look at the first comment on a profile using a dash. This is because a lot of bot templates, they love to use dashes. So it will check your first comment and look to see if there is a dash. There's a lot, guys. It looks at a lot of stuff. So you do have to try and fit this into your farming SOP if you don't want to get flagged. Pinned post titles, it will also look at the pinned post. And if you have other accounts with the same pinned post, again, it's going to link those together and you could get flagged. So make sure you're using different post titles, different links, different everything you can to make it look like a completely unique account. This also user comments on their own post in suspicious patterns. So if you make a post on your profile and you reply to comments in a similar format to your post, again, it's very suspicious. They could ban you on that. The post title too. If the post titles match certain spam templates, then it's going to mark that as well in BotBouncer. And I think this is a big one, guys. This is a very big one. This is where a lot of people get flagged too. Use normal titles, avoid DM me, free trial, because I know there are certain subreddits where you can get away with that. But you have to be very, very careful now, because it will look at the account, and if it sees that, it is going to put you as a potential bot on Reddit. Again, post titles containing specific handles, same with the bio. Same again, post titles, if they match a certain template, then you need to make sure you're not repeating the same text. Make every title unique, never reuse wording. It even checks the first post as well. So this is important if you farm an account. If the farm post is the same as a lot of other BotBouncers accounts, again, it could increase your chance of being banned on Reddit. Not banned by Reddit, but banned by BotBouncer. So yeah, again, I have tried to put some advice here. Make your very first post something normal and subreddit relevant. So do something like a very normal person would, maybe in like a local subreddit, asking about a doctor's or a cafe or something like that, because yeah, that shouldn't flag this reason here. Inconsistent age bot. Again, this is if you mentioned age in bio posts comments. I suppose this can be seen as like marketing. You're trying to do marketing in some way. It's low. I don't think you need to stress about that one too much. Inconsistent gender bot. If your gender is inconsistent across profile and posts, again, this could be a flag. But these are pretty low things. I can't imagine they have a large chance of banning the account. Same if you're claiming to live in multiple countries. Basically, you're acting as like multiple people on one account, right? It's going to look a bit weird if you're doing that. So make sure you have one account per location. Comment phrase. So this is if you're using, again, a bot This would be a bit good if we could know more about this one, because I do think this has a big impact too. And this is to do with the template phrases. So if you're asking ChatGPT to make comments and you're saying, write everything like a 18-year-old chav from Southampton, then it's going to eventually pick up on those comments and going to link your accounts together because they're going to be the same kind of format. So make sure everything is fresh. Rapid fire bot. This is quite an interesting one too. If you do 10 posts or comments in under 1 minute, it's a very high risk, guys, of getting flagged. So this could be another major reason why some of you are getting flagged. If previously in the account history a lot of actions was done, it will give you a possible flag. Mention of Telegram groups, again, just like self-promotion. First post with an immediate self-comment with promo template. Quite self-explanatory for that, especially if you're in crypto and you're trying to promote something. This would be a clear flag. No normal user would really do that. Going on to the advanced things here. I will just skim through these. But the account is moderator of many suspicious of low quality subreddits. Connected social profiles match, blacklist, or shared across flagged accounts. So this actually is a big one, guys, because if you use multiple links for the same account, it's probably going to flag it. So you need to be using separate links. Even if Reddit doesn't care, BotBouncer does care. Make sure every account is different. It says here it will match similar bios, social links, posting style, timing. So this is what's getting us. If you're posting for a model and you're posting like one account after the other account after the other account, it could be looking at the titles, bios, social links, absolutely everything, guys. So you really have to try and space them out and market what you're trying to market a little bit differently to not get flagged. It will also do link pattern analysis. Looks into like the domains. Again, I'm not sure how far this goes because some domains are hidden very well. So just make sure you're hiding all your domains as best as you can. We use OFM Pro for that. We recommend OFM Pro. Location inconsistency. Also using social links or post metadata. So yeah, don't say you're here and say you're here and say you're here within 5 minutes of each other. So yeah, that's basically everything that I have got from doing my research into this. If you have any other contributions or anything else you've found, yes, send me a DM. I'm going to upload this to the website as a blog, and I will try and keep that blog updated.
Accounts. We put the trust, we move the traffic straight to you. Doesn't follow trends.